Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nick with another video. If you like this video, please like the video. Subscribe down below for more videos like this. You're going to be seeing me back in front of the camera more often in the next few videos. I'm not going to say this is an all the time thing, but in the next few videos, I'm going to be behind the camera. And also while we're at it, let's take a look at the spreadsheet. This is where all the stats are going to be from in this video. So I get these from Fangraphs. I'm using F-War instead of B-War. The spreadsheet will be down below, and let's just get straight into the video. 2022 Justin Verlander, the man who aged like fine wine. We're going to be talking about 2018, 2019, the one starting in 2020, and 2022 Justin Verlander, and a little mix in with 2025 Justin Verlander. So let's start there. This year Justin Verlander is getting disrespected by umpires, getting disrespected by the media. 2025 Justin Verlander has a 4.99 ERA and a 4.25 ERA FIP. So let's talk about Verlander's issue. His issue isn't necessarily that he isn't the same power guy. The issue is he doesn't have he's still pitching like he can throw 100 though. And we know that Verlander at the age of 42 isn't going to throw 100 by anybody at this point. So now he kind of has to move more into a smolty type of role, move more into finesse. And if you can't understand that, just see what Rich Hill's doing. We saw what Rich Hill did the night of this recording. He was pretty solid out there for the Royals against the Cubs. The Cubs are a great lineup, and I'm not going to say what his nickname is, but Rich Hill did what he needs to do. That's what Verlander needs to do in 2025 instead of getting disrespected by umpires and getting ejected from games from the dugout. But 2022 Justin Verlander was spectacular. A Cy Young year. He got his first ever World Series victory, and he also got his second World Series ring. A 6.1 F-WAR in 28 starts, 185 strikeouts, and 175 innings pitched, a 9.51 K per nine, a 1.49 walk per nine, 0.62 home runs per nine, which is lower than 2019 Cy Young year with a 1.45 home runs per nine and a 1.18 home runs per nine in 2018, 1.75 ERA, 2.49 FIP. His ERA in 2018 was 2.52 in the year that he lost to Blake Snell, and a 2.58 in 2019, the year that he won Cy Young over Garrett Cole. His FIP in 2022 was lower than both of those years. This just shows you Verlander, Valdez, Garcia, Javier, Urquidy, five arms. You add in Lance McCullers midway through that year. The 2021 Astros could have used Justin Verlander. They didn't have him though, due to his 2020 year being cut short and the season after his Cy Young year being cut short in 2020. Only one start, 0 F-WAR of course, 7 strikeouts in 6 innings, 3 ERA, and a 5.69 FIP in that one start. Missed all of 2020 after that, missed all of 2021. Players in his own team didn't really want him to be around the team. Whenever Jim Crane said that he was going to throw out the first pitch, teammates said, don't do that, don't do that. We're not going. You haven't been around us a lot, so just stay away like you've been. So he worked out for a few teams that offseason after, and he pretty much decided to stay in Houston right before the lockout came into play. And like I went over his 2022 stats, how he was vital in helping the Astros back on top of the mountain, and for some would say just back on the top of the mountain for the first time in their history. But I'm the Astros fan, so I'm gonna say back on top of the mountain, back on top of the baseball world. 2022 was a magical year for Verlander. 39 years old. Many say that he couldn't do it, being that he was 39, coming off of this horrible, horrific elbow surgery that some at this point in their career would say, I'm just gonna hang it up, because he had just won another Cy Young in 2019. So when you look at Verlander's time, he missed 2020 really, he missed 2021. You can say that Verlander won back-to-back Cy Youngs in 2019 and 2022. That would sound crazy if you didn't understand the context, but with him missing 2 years in between his previous Cy Young, back-to-back Cy Young winner. Verlander would suffer an injury this season against the Orioles, but it would really sidelight him. He will be back soon after to help the Astros in the playoffs and beyond. Verlander would, of course, they will blow game 1 due to Verlander shaky pitching against the Phillies in that game 1 against the Phillies, where Kyle Tucker hit 2 home runs. But he would rebound in game 5 against Philly to help the Astros win the World Series in 6 and also get his first ever World Series victory. The series not only meant a lot to him, but it meant a lot to his manager, Dusty Baker, who had never won a World Series as a manager. He won one as a player, the inventor of the high five. But now he got to win one as a manager as well. Let's get back to Verlander, though. Verlander, this is a magnificent season. A 9.51 K per nine. Yes, it was lower than his 2020, 2018, and the 2019, but he was still doing what he needed to do. His home runs per nine, of course, they were going to be higher in 2019 with a 1.45 because that was a juice ball season. Everybody was giving up home runs. If you weren't giving up home runs, or you using extreme super spider tag, whatever you could call it, in 2019, 1.45 is the home runs per nine, but in 2022, a 0.62 home runs per nine. 2018, 1.18 home runs per nine. How did he not win a Cy Young in 2018? We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into 18, 19. Yeah, 2022, you can pretty much say he's a definite Cy Young winner. So let's give the legend a little bit of respect that he deserves. Yes, he's not having the best 2025. We also have to remember, the man is 42 years old. He's had a great career. MVP winner, Cy Young winner, multiple times he's thrown a no-hitter. That can't be said by a lot of men. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Hopefully, he goes in as a Houston Astro and not a Detroit Tiger. No disrespect to any Tigers fans, but he's an Astro. His career has been better as an Astro. Hot take. Or not hot take, depending on who you ask. So if you like this video, comment down below for more videos like this. Subscribe, and I will see you next time in the next video. Go Astros. Peace. Go follow my Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, @_N28S. But let's get straight into it. Justin Verlander stats led into another big payday where he got paid a year later from the New York Mets. These are his 2022 stats. A 1.75 ERA, a 186 batting average against, 185 strikeouts, only 29 walks, and 175 innings pitched. 21 quality starts out of 28 games started this year, and a 497 opponent OPS. This is after he had a Tommy John surgery in 2020, and he was 39 years old. Having Tommy John at the age of 36, 37, you're probably not going to be as good as you used to be. And we all know prime Verlander, MVP, Cy Young winner multiple time throwing no-hitters. And this is what he did. He would end up signing with the Mets that offseason, then being traded back to Houston for Ryan Clifford and Drew Gilbert, and now he's with the Giants. But his 2022, we need to talk about it more.